Industry analysis: four-wheeler Maruti Suzuki. Team FinFest from IIT Patna. Indian economic overview. Indian economy contracted by 7.7% in the year 2022-21 but expected to grow around 10% next year. Some of these may lead to permanent loss of demand and newer alternatives in the industry. To reach back the previous trajectory, it will take some time. Credit growth is weak but improving through quantitative easing along with reduction in repo rate by 250 basis points in the last 2 years. Nearly 40 million people are employed in this sector and it contributes 35% of India's manufacturing GDP. Porter's five forces: Maruti Suzuki. Bargaining power of suppliers low, bargaining power of buyers low, threat of substitutes very high, threat of new entrants low, industry rivalry high. Overall, three factors low out of five, which implies company has good economic moat. Here we can see the market share of Maruti Suzuki of over 51% and rising employment in this sector. SWOT analysis: Maruti Suzuki. Strengths: 50% passenger cars sold in India is manufactured by Maruti Suzuki. Wide distribution network with 3,000 plus and around 4,000 service workshops by FY20. 7 out of top 10 best-selling models in India belong to them. They have wide product portfolio. Here we can see the growing sales and wide distribution network of them. Here, their wide product portfolio can be seen. Weakness: degrowth in sales in passenger vehicle market by 18.2% from FY19 to FY20. Inefficient use of capital to generate profits and hence ROCE declining in last 3 years. Declining cash flow from operations for last 2 years. Opportunities: cars per 1,000 people in India is 30, whereas it is around 200 in China and 850 in USA. Demand of hybrid fuel-efficient, eco-friendly vehicles rising. The electric vehicle market is estimated to reach $7 billion by 2025. Here we can see the rising outlets of Maruti Suzuki and growing electrical vehicle industry. Threats: transition to BS6 and other safety regulations. Rise in preference of using public transport. Higher insurance rates. Slowing economic growth rate. Reduction in vehicle financing and over 80% cars are sold on finance in India. Possibility of electric vehicles coming into the Indian market. Tax regulation after GST. India has seen different tax rates between small and large passenger vehicles based on length, engine size and their fuel type. And this acts as the main source of help to the Indian companies like Maruti Suzuki, which helps them to defeat their global counterparts. For example, small cars with following features has only 29% tax rate and sedan and SUV cars have 43%, whereas luxury cars have 50% tax rate. Vehicle scrappage policy. This policy has been talked about in the recent budget session and it solves three key problems. It keeps pollution levels in check as older vehicles pollute 10 to 25 times more. It reduces countries' import bill as older vehicles consume more oil. It increases sales and employment in the automobile sector. Here we can see the rising number of vehicles which needs to be scrapped. Summary: it's difficult time for auto manufacturers, but demand is slowly picking up. Increased demand for second-hand vehicles. Four-wheeler sector has good competitive advantage as seen from Porter 5 forces analysis and SWOT analysis. They are further supported by unique tax regulation in India. Hence, Maruti Suzuki is the market leader in this sector with 50% market share. Thank you.